Police doesn't like it when I'm verbally enjoy beverages and foods. We got these friends. They're from Cambridge, not too far from here. Paula Jansen, she makes the best pickles in the world, spicy pickles. And I'll get sushi, Beyonce wiggling her big old tushy. I like hunting and fishing and meat that's cooked enough. You might be Army, I might be Navy. I like it dry, you like gravy. There's a space between. You'll have that on the big jobs, you know. All right. Am I supposed to hold on, or are you talking to other people? Okay. Ignore that guy in the corner? Entirely ignore him. All right. All right, I need to make sure I get to this. It hasn't been requested yet, but tomorrow is Memorial Day, and last fall I recorded and released a song called I'll Buy the Beer, and we did a music video that honored the life of Mr. Benjamin Desolitz, who was killed in Fallujah, Iraq, I believe in 2007. And his family is from Central Illinois, East Peoria area. And I want to make sure I get this in because tomorrow is Memorial Day. So I'd be remiss if I did not squeeze this song into the set list. It's called I'll Buy the Beer. Hey, buddy, how you been? Yeah, I guess it's been a while. I've been busier than ever. My to-dos go on for miles. Don't forget, you're the one who left. Don't forget, you're the one who's gone. Sometimes I think it must be nice to be you. No bills to pay, no boss to answer to. No wife to please, no kids to feed. In some ways, I guess you got it made. Oh, but man, we sure miss you around here. But hey, we can only cry so many tears. Oh, but man, we sure miss you. But when I see you again, don't worry, I'm by the bed. Yeah, me and Gene finally got divorced. It was hell on the kids, of course. Could have really used you around, bash it out and knock some down, but I guess it just ain't happening anymore. I check on your wife and kids now and then, see if that house is anything to mend. Yeah, they're doing alright, you had yourself one hell of a wife. She runs that house and keeps them kids in line. Wish about 500 paces from the road to this end. When I'm about to reach the top, the sun starts to spill. More than that stone cold, see if it's the right time of day. It's the only time I come to visit your grave. Oh, but man, we sure miss you around here. But hell, we can only cry so many tears. Oh, but man, we sure miss you around here. But when I see you again, don't worry. Oh man, we sure miss you around here. But when I see you again, don't worry. out by the beer. Thank you. All right, we're online. Everything's good? Cool. Now, I got one more request in my docket. Has anybody else spoken up so that I can start thinking about other things down the line here yet, Elise? Everybody's sitting on their hands, huh? At least they're not sitting on their fingers. The right stream? Well, you got people like over on the... What's the wrong stream? They're not in the brown water, are they? Because you got to stay out of that brown water. Okay, good. All right. I'm just up here enjoying my Good News Ale. It's a Midwest mild ale. It's pretty good. Of course he does. We got to get Dandelion Woman in there first, and we'll think about that. I screwed that one up last night a couple times. Oops. Dandelion Woman, so pretty to me. She lived in a trailer just down the street. I brought her home to Mama, wearing my ring. Mom said, Dad ain't no flower, soon enough you will see. The beauty will fade as she breaks her words in the old heart. She'll leave you dried up, desperate alone in the dark. Moved into a trailer after we went looking for something else. Ain't got the money just yet. You spend food stamps and cocaine, daytime TV. She just lies on that couch, sucking the life out of me. The beauty will fade as she digs her roots in the old heart. She'll leave you dried up, desperate alone in the dark. Home today, covered in it, I was dead. To a man with a knife and a mind to do a dirty work. Left out in this ditch, my consciousness fades back to the words my mama told me that day. Her beauty will fade as she digs her roots in the old heart. She'll leave you dried up, desperate alone in the dark. How her beauty is digging its way into another man's heart. I'm all dried up, desperate alone in the dark. Thank you for the in-room request. Yeah. All right. Oh, man, magically appears. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna put this empty Midwest mild ale down. Thank you so much. How's everybody doing out there in the room? Yeah, everybody's good. How's everybody in virtual land? Real well? Everybody's real well? So far as you can tell, anyways. Yep. Good. Let me know if you want to hear more requests. Is that what I'm... Oh, yeah. Do you have more? What do you got? Oh, man, they just came pouring in. I thought we didn't have any like a couple minutes ago. I don't have Dave with me, so like well, let's see. What time is it anyways? Well, I know I can. Oh, it is already. Okay. Well, we can do a few more then. Yeah, we'll do a few more then. All right. I kind of want to do Water from the River. I want to try to redeem myself from last night's performance when I got all the way through to the end of the song and then I flubbed a note. It's like, yeah. But this has been a big surprise off my Stories Live and Unplugged album. I told the story last night, but I looked on Spotify, and there's a handy-dandy app there where you can tell which music people are listening to. And this is the most streamed song off that record on Spotify, which really, 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 really surprised me. But I'm fairly certain it's because there's one guy in Trenton, Missouri that just keeps it on repeat 24 hours a day. There's an image of my mother fading in the dust, rising up behind a greyhound painted on a bus. Not sure if it's a memory or just the picture Daddy drew. When I'd ask about the woman I don't think I ever knew. Water from the river, whiskey from a still, flowing through the blood that I'm spilling in this field. Betty never owned the dirt beneath his fingernails. The crops we grew were just enough to cover all our bills. He swore one day he'd buy the land, so he cooked up in the still. And from up the river paid to keep their bottles filled. Water from the river, whiskey from a still, flowing through the blood that I am spilling in this field. Daddy took his final breath before his heart went still. He handed me a paper, it was the deed to this old field. He said, you got blue eyes like your mother, but a spade-put soul like me. Now alone the land we've bled in, the land our bones will lie beneath. Water from the river, whiskey from a still, flowing through the blood that I am spilling in this field. Cool. What's up next? Elise wrote part of that song. I feel really bad. She did the actual album design, and she didn't mention that I forgot to include her as a co-writer on the liner notes until after it was already printed. But she wrote the bridge, I think. Isn't that right, hon? You wrote the bridge. I didn't really know what to do with it, and she wrote the bridge. So. Thank you so much, honey. All right. So what? Good. It's not a surprise because I didn't think the song was any good. I just didn't think it was going to be one of the more accessible songs on the record. So it's been a really pleasant surprise to hear and see how much people have been streaming that song and digging it. So thank you, folks. All right. So what am I supposed to play? Okay. I almost want to do Bombshell just to change the tempo. Old country. Well, I'm 38. Is that old enough? Yeah. All right, let's do Bombshell just to kind of change the tempo up more than anything. This is a much better song with the full band, but it's not one of the songs that's going to win me a Nobel Peace Prize, Troy. She got a tick-tock to a walk, she's loaded all the time. Black powder in her heart and a fuse running from her mind. Well, you might think you got a good thing going on when the heat she's throwing gets it going on like Donkey Kong. But the next thing that you know, the world is turning red. Guess it done blew up and there's a mushroom cloud over top my head. That girl's a minefield, she's a bombshell. She got more fire than a pit of hell. She'll pull you in, hold you close, put you with a quad door. Wind chill blows, she got a fuse you can't see when it's burning down. When she blows, boy, oh, the best not be around. There once was a time I thought I could contain the wildfire in her heart and the crazy in her brain. But once you've been blown up, don't turn your mind. Any man gets tired of picking shrapnel out his spine. That girl's a minefield, she's a bombshell. She got more fire than a pit of hell. She'll pull you in, hold you close, but she never quite know when she'll blow. She got a fuse you can't see when it's burning down. When she blows, boy, oh, you best not be around. See, usually when I say that, my guitar player comes in with some kind of ripping solo. But it's just me right now. Damn, that girl just showed up at the bar. What the hell am I doing getting into a car? That girl's a minefield, she's a bombshell. She got more fire than a pit of hell. She'll pull you in, hold you close, but you never quite know when she'll blow. She got a fuse you can't see when it's burning down. When she blows, boy, oh, you best not be around. She got a fuse that you can't see when it's burning down. When she blows, boy, oh, you best not be around. All right. There's another one that's going to be on our next record coming out in September. We'll have an exact release date for y'all in June, and we've ordered the vinyl already. Elise has everything designed. We're getting ready to order all the CDs. She's getting the limited edition T-shirts. You have 1 week left. If you want to pre-order any of the limited edition stuff, you have 1 week until June 1st at, I think it's JoeStammBand.com/new album or something like that. And that's where you can get all that stuff. But yeah, that time is running out, but I'm excited to start rolling that out. And the cool thing about that is, since we met our goals, like all our goals, we blew all the goals out of the water. Everybody who bought anything or donated any money to the crowdfund campaign is going to get 4 extra CDs. Just that we got 4 chapters in the record. They get 4 extra CDs. So that's going to be really cool. If you want that, I mean, a loophole is you can actually just go to the website and donate $1 and you'll get all 4 CDs. I would recommend at least $10 to cover my cost for that, but shit, man. I mean, I don't care at this point. We've been so happy to get the funding that we needed for it. So, all right, I think I got time for 2 more. Is that cool, John? All right. Don't tell him that. I'll be here till. What do you think, babe? We had requests for. What do you think I should play? Well, you surely you got an opinion. Sure. Yeah. I got a detune now. That's too late now. That would have been smart though, actually. That would have been smart though. How's everybody doing? Is there anybody out there that I need to say hello to or anything? I'm just really trying to fill the gap with my boys. Lance is still there. At least Lance is still there. Tempest. Oh. Yeah. Hey, folks, if you hate money, not even if you hate money, but a worthy cause would be TAP's Animal Shelter in Pekin, Illinois. Once you get done helping to fund this wonderful operation that Heartland Connections is putting together for all these musicians in our area. Yeah, no kidding. Johnny don't go out much, he lives down a dead-end road. Says there ain't no right or wrong, it's just the way life goes. Johnny fought in Vietnam back in '69. But he ain't all quite back yet, he's still waiting on his mind. He says, I wander empty places between the past and want some help. I ain't walking with the living, I ain't walking with the dead. That's just the way life goes. It ain't up and it ain't down. Oh, it's somewhere in the middle, below the sky, above the ground. Martha don't go out much, wheels her chair around the home. Had 2 sons and one on visit, the other's dead and gone. She says she likes the air, but the food tastes like shit. She been mumbling about her boys, her mind's been on a split. She says I wander empty places between the past and I want some help. I ain't walking with the living, I ain't walking with the dead. That's just the way life goes. It ain't up and it ain't down. Oh, it's somewhere in the middle, below the sky, above the ground. I fought beside my brother in that crazy Asian war. 7 weeks and 3 out days, and 2 all second tour. The last thing I remember is the terror in John's eyes. My blood was slipping through his fingers. It was carrying my life, and ever since it's been two people boarded up inside their home, sitting there alone. If you don't count the ghosts, well, I'm with them every day, 'cause I refuse to leave my faith until my brother and my mother join me at the gate. 'Cause I wander empty places between the past and the ones you had. I ain't walking with the living, I ain't walking with the dead. Well, that's just the way death goes. It ain't up and it ain't down. It's somewhere in the middle, below the sky, above the ground. Thank you so much. So what do you feel like we should end on? People have spoken. Good. I don't. All right. Yeah. Oh, man. You know, yeah. I wanted to play One Night Stands tonight because somebody requested that this week for last night's show, and I didn't find a place for it. And I never get to play this song, and this song is, I wrote it a long, long time ago, over 10 years ago, and it's always been kind of one of my personal favorites of my own. But it's very unheralded. Even relatively speaking to my songs, it's unheralded. And I would love to play it. I haven't played it in months, but usually this song's kind of like a bicycle. And I mean, I can usually figure my way through it, no matter when I've played it last. So I might have to do two more then, so that we don't have to end on a song called One Night Stands. You guys have manipulated me. All right. But this song is off my first EP, not my first, but the first available EP. It's on the Crow Creek EP, which is EP stands for Extended Production, which is ironic because it's actually a short record. It's not extended at all. It should stand for Stunted Production. It should be an SP. I'm going to lobby Congress to get that changed. Remind me after the show. I'm going to draft a letter on my way home. One night stands are band-aids to cover open wounds, drenched in liquor's fumes. Don't you feel lonely too? Aren't you lonely too? One night stands of pain pills, not a notch in my belt. Oh, a trophy to be held, but a person to be felt. A person to be fair. Sorry I never called, darling, it's not you. It's me, I'm not the man I wanna be. Sorry I never called, don't take it personal. But she could never be the one she was for me. The one she was for me. One night stands or crutches to help me walk the road, to lighten up the load as I walk it along. Have you ever been alone? One night stands or hard drugs help me from the past, lighten up the load, walk it along. Morning comes way too fast. Sorry I never called, darling, it's not you. It's me, I'm not the man I wanna be. Sorry I never called, don't take it personally. But you can never be the one she was for me. The one she was for me. Thank you. All right. What do you feel like would be a good set ender, hon? I do. I haven't looked at it after the first two songs. Remember I took my number 2, and then I've been going off the grid ever since. What's she got? Oh, yeah, that's a good one. I like that. Which one should we do? We should do the SP or the ED. You know what? There are no rules in music and releasing music anymore. We'll just, next time we do an abbreviated a record, we're just going to call it an ED. Why not? We're releasing our new ED this summer. I like it. Yeah, well, this is a family show, so we can't do tough times. Lots of F words in that one. We could do Drink Enough for the Town to Talk. Yeah, I think so. There's nothing egregious in there. I mean, drug use, but kids won't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a good song. I ended the show with this song last night too, because I feel like, you know, it gives us hope for the future. Like we're gonna be able to go out. The song is called "Drink Enough for the Town to Talk," and I feel like it gives us hope for the future that someday soon we're gonna have the opportunity, folks, to go out and drink enough for the town to talk. Lord help us. This is actually going to be on a record that we hope to release in 2021. We're going to go into the studio in June. Again, because you guys were so generous with your crowdfunding, we've been able to already book studio time for our next record. So this will be a song that we're going to release hopefully in 2021. We're going to start recording it in June in outside the fine little town of Lone Tree, Iowa. And it's called Drink Enough for the Town to Talk. Thank you folks so much for hanging out with me. Please donate to this cause, that Heartland Connections. They are helping musicians like me get through a situation where it's been weird. And while, yes, that they're going to start letting us go to bars outside, and while, yes, we have booked a couple acoustic shows for outside next weekend, things are far from normal yet. Festivals are still canceling. We just got a cancellation. The day that the governor came out and said they were going to open up bars outside, we actually got a cancellation for a street festival in August. So a lot of this stuff is going to continue to drop off, and it's changing. It's going to change the way our whole summer goes and maybe beyond. So by all means, hit that donate button. I'm not asking for donations for myself. I'm asking for donations for this cause that is putting on this festival, this virtual festival. And you guys are going to be live again next weekend, right, John? Yeah, so Saturday and Sunday. So that'll be the 30th and the 31st. Is that correct? So come back. It'll be from, again, 4 to 8, I'm assuming. 4 to 9. And a bunch more acts. Where are the acts? We got Chicago Farmer, actually, on Sunday or Saturday next week? Sunday. So a week from tonight, we have Chicago Farmer, Edward Anderson from Bloomington area. So a lot of really, really good musicians that are going to be a part of this. And so come back and visit them again next weekend. And please, please, please donate to the cause to help all these musicians out. And in the meantime, we're going to sing a song about drinking enough for the town to talk. Another song that was Elise's idea. Gonna shine my boots, gonna put on my best bolo tie. Gonna walk across the river, hike my pants up high. I'm gonna lay all night. I'm gonna pin the tail on any ass that wants to fight. I just wanna eat them pills, wanna snort that coke, wanna drink enough for the town to talk. Well, I ran across Charlene and her cousin Betty Lou. Yes, it ain't mighty fancy running into you. I said, oh, don't mind if I do. Ask you what you're planning for the rest of the night is through. I just want to eat them pills, want to snort that coke, want to drink enough for the town to talk. I said, Betty, ain't you dating the mayor's son? She said, well, it's up for debate and you want to rest to run. I said, oh, good Lord, I've been looking for a fight, but not the politicking sort. I just want to eat them pills, want to snort that coke, want to drink enough for the town to talk. Well, then the man's boy showed up and he asked me for some pills. He was sitting there beside us, me and both them girls. I said, boy, ain't you getting mad? He just laughed and shook his head. Then he slapped me on the back and said, I want to eat them pills, want to snort that coke, want to drink enough for the town to talk. The sun was coming down on me and Betty and Charlie. We stumbled at the bar, spilled out into the street. I said, girls, let's go home. And we walked across the river with them cousins under my arms. I saw the mayor getting donuts. I saw the paper boys out. I saw all them people off to church with something to talk about. right, thank you so much for having me here to Bishop Hill Commons Creative Center, or whatever the heck it's called. We sure appreciate it. It's a beautiful room. It's a beautiful cause, and we sure appreciate the efforts that you guys are doing. So thank you so much for tuning in, folks. And you'll be hearing from me, I'm sure. So thank you. All right, that's a wrap.
Thank you for watching Play It Forward, aid for musicians impacted by COVID-19. Play It Forward has been brought to you by Heartland Connections through nonprofit support from the Galva Arts Council and presenting sponsors with major contributions including the Levitt Foundation and Galesburg Community Foundation. Additional support has been provided by Done Right TV and Security Solutions, the Bishop Hill Creative Commons, Peoria Music Live, Bishop Hill Bakery and Eatery, LMV Productions, the Backroad Music Festival, Trademark Vacations, Anderson Family Coffee, Lanka Graphics, Crescent City Tap, The Heart of the Story with Gary Mativier, Galva Pharmacy, Big Picture Peoria, Knox Galesburg Symphony, Carlson Creative, Quad City Arts, Knox County Brewing Company, and River Music Experience. Please help our artists further by visiting their websites where you can purchase music and other items. From all of the artists, we thank you for your support and please stay healthy and safe.